Voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in my head keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to wait.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Blackpegasus, Black Pepper Sauce, the last snare bender, Salty Pegasus. What's up, man?
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, a.k.a. Drip Daddy Don Juan. You know what time it is.
And Poppy Kulo.
Poppy Kulo. Pop that Kulo.
Pop those cheeks, buddy.
Pop, pop.
All right. No,
throw it back.
No Cuomo. No Cuomo. All right, here we are again, you guys. Now, I did a reaction to Falling in Reverse with Chris Calico, formerly from Strange Music, now at Earhouse. And it blew up on the channel. And in those comments, people are like, yo, you got to react. There's a zombie one they said we got to react to. There's a bunch of stuff. But one of the biggest ones, people were like, yo, you should react to Voices in My Head. So I was like, all right, man, let's do this. Now, this is what's interesting. That was my first intro. That reaction with Chris Calico is the first time I've ever seen or heard of Falling in Reverse. Now, you haven't heard it. You just know I did the reaction, but you've never heard of them either. This is actually your authentic first time watching, like, yo, I'm about to watch.
Yep. And I don't know what I'm watching right now. You know, as it comes in, I'm like, it kind of sounds like rap.
Yeah.
You know, the way he's coming in almost.
In my head,
yeah, exactly. And even like the little beat in the background as it's coming in. But he's over here looking like
Powder.
Yeah. I'm like, what is happening? He's like the monk version of Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, that's a good one. Dang. I didn't even see that. Well, I've heard their music videos are epic. So their lead singer, I've learned this, is Ronnie Radke. I guess he's kind of like a savant genius. I guess he plays everything, writes everything. I don't know. He's a beast. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole, man. Like I said, I'm really new. The only thing I've ever heard from Falling in Reverse was Let the Word Burn. I think that's what it's called. And so we're going to go for it, you guys. So if you guys are ready to take the trip with us, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 100,000 subs before the. Actually, it'd be nice to do it before the end of summer. But yo,
midsummer.
Yeah, we can't do it without you. So we're gonna just call upon you. That's our call to action. Subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's get this started, man. You rocking with the 40-year-old FUQ boys. 40-year-old what?
Boys are back in town. 40. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old
what?
Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
Ronnie, can you do that? Can you replay? Yeah, I didn't think so, buddy. I didn't think you could do that and sing 40. I'm just kidding. Of course he can. All right, let's do this, y'all, man. Let's rock with the Falling in Reverse. That name is low-key hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. Like, I'm like, Falling in Reverse? I don't like that. It has a ring to it, man. All right. So this dude out here looking like Powder right now. Let's see what we got, man. Voices in My Head. Let's get it, man. Falling in Reverse, Voices in My Head. Let's get it. Oh, and if you haven't seen my reaction with Chris Calico to Let the World Burn, check that out. I mean, it's almost at 300,000 views. I was like, oh, this is wild. We were just having fun. People got on me because in this one scene, I was like, this looks like this satanic, like a pentagram, right? Because it looks like a pentagram or a goat's head. And they're like, no, that's
a goat's head. It's just Baphomet.
It's
the Dark Lord. It's not the devil. It's Baphomet.
Oh, snap. And I was like,
excuse me.
I was like,
I got my demons wrong.
They're like, it's Falling in Reverse. It's the FIR. It's the logo.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to, everyone's getting on me. And I'm like, do you guys not see? It's literally like there's two horns, ears, and a goat's mouth. Like, it's literally the 5-point star, which is a pentagram, which is the head of a goat. Like, it's okay. I'm like, that's what it is. And
maybe he's a Capricorn like me. I'm like double goated. I'm double goated because in the Chinese zodiac, I'm a goat. And I'm a Capricorn, so I'm double goated. But, maybe that's what it is. He's like, oh, I'm a Capricorn. I'm representing my
So the two things,
astrology signs.
The biggest things they said was like, yo, it's not, this is what I was saying. It looked like the imagery that people told me my whole life was satanic. Okay, that's all I was saying. And then they're like, "No, that imagery is from Star Wars." I'm like, "Yeah, the evil empire." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, the evil empire from Star Wars. Why are y'all getting on me like I didn't spot something that? And maybe he's trying to represent that for the story he's saying. I don't know, but people got all weird in the comments about that. I'm like, okay, you guys, I'm just saying what I saw. So let's see what goes on in this one. Voices in my head. I'm excited. I like what he did in the last video. It was very cinematic, very like cliffhanger. You're like, yo, I want more. I want to understand the story. Here we go. Falling in Reverse. Never seen this before. And I've only literally heard one song from them. That's Let the World Burn. Let's get it.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk.
So he's looking like, Shaolin Lecter or the Dolly Trauma. No.
That is a good name. That's a good name.
Dolly Trauma.
What he's saying is so real.
Yeah.
He's talking about being at the bottom of the bottle. That's all he has. That's actually kind of cool. He's saying some real stuff.
My head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about. The voices in my head keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about. The voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't.
Yo, I've seen him perform live, and he does not look like that. So he's playing a role right there, because he's like, I'm a sad boy, and something's about to happen. So, all right, let me just watch it, because I was gonna say at first I was like, yo, is this
what is happening?
Does he perform like this? He's looking like some Motley Crue. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. Like I've seen live footage of him, and I was just like, okay. Anyways, let's go back. Let's see. I saw live footage of them performing Let the World Burn.
Hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay. It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the drama. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. Voices in my head keep telling me that I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit that won't change. Or clouds, or time.
Okay, this is crazy. I mean, the music sounds really good. Like, I'm not a rock dude.
He's basically just John Wicking himself.
Yo, I was going to say, you think it's the voices in his head?
Yeah.
Like he's fighting against the voices in his head, or the voice in his head?
I think it's just like a really creative way of doing it, because everybody, people have those emotions of, having these feelings, but then also like what I was going through my head is like throughout my life, like those voices in my head, there's certain aspects of my personality or negative thoughts that I try to kill off.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I actively do that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like, start throwing a pity party, poopy pants attitude for myself. Yeah. And I'm like, you need to dead that shit.
It's funny because he said originally the voices in my head are telling me to pray, which I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But then this next one was like, the voices in my head are telling me to stay. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of going in a lot of different places.
Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me that I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit that won't change. Or clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna.
Okay, not trying to get sidetracked, which I do a lot. Look at that. Oh, it popped up. I'm gonna blow it up big so they can see it. That's a cross earring, bro. And it's like shining right there. It just stood out to me. And I was like, oh.
And it's not upside down?
No.
So there we go. Praise Jesus.
I was curious because people.
He just likes goats.
People were saying like his pops is like very religious, but he's not. They're like, oh, he's atheist. He's this, that, and the other. But anyways, I wanted to bring this up to you because we've reacted to like 5 music videos and everyone's wearing crosses in their earrings. Ray Vaughn was wearing it. He's wearing it. Sam Smith, before he went satanic, was wearing it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Ren is wearing the little circle and the cross. I'm like, what's going on? What does this represent to people? You know
I don't
what
know. I was just thinking I need to get Herb Dean in here because you're always trying to give me an iPhone.
Bro, I'm not, dude, you act, bro, this guy. Anyways, all right, let's get back into the reaction. Here we go. Don's hating because I'm
I mean,
very
if you think
animated.
about the cross, it's just such
but look,
a powerful symbol.
There it is. There it is, bro. Look, see? This is why I get confused and y'all be mad at me like, oh, you're this. Look, what does that look like to you, Don? That's
the Jewish star? He must be Jewish. He's probably part of the Jewish media.
Oh, but then he got the cross. So I feel like there's like a conflicted soul thing being demonstrated here. Maybe? No? I'm just saying, this is supposed to be 2 horns, 2 ears, and a mouth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shout out to Aleister Crowley, right? That's what this is supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yo, Aleister Crowley was good, homie. And everyone's mad at me of my reaction. I'm like, bro, come on, you guys. Like, let's just open our minds a little bit.
A little bit sad won't change. Hard clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever.
I love that. Ever. Like, it's so dope. That is legit.
The way he just hit that note.
Dude, this is, it's
Out
like
of the
opera.
blue.
It's like
Yeah.
opera. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is tight.
No.
Maybe I'm a little bit sad won't change. Hard clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the drama. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie.
Oh, he pointed to his earring just right there. Or am I just, maybe he's pointing to his head, like the voices in his head. Maybe I'm obsessed with
A little bit.
You know,
A little bit.
yo, man, I'm at a new chapter in my life, man.
I mean,
wanna
just
go
call
to, I
him
want to
up.
go to
Yo,
heaven.
Ronnie.
Yo, Ronnie,
What's up?
man. Hey,
What's your relationship with Satan like?
no. What's your relationship with God, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm calling here, you know what I'm saying? Repent, bro.
How do you feel about Beelzebub?
Go to heaven with me, player. What about the pearly gates? Yo, people be, oh, anyway, sorry.
I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about.
Voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die.
I'm scared.
But first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt.
Move! Voices in my head are telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, first things first. Take the world with me when they put me in the.
Bro, that was an ill fight scene.
I know. I was just thinking it would be so much fun to, like, you know, shoot that and see that come together, you know?
I think he had a stuntman, though, in there, huh? Because in one of the jumping scenes, I don't know if it was him, but dude, if he did all those kicks himself, Ronnie, bro, I need a taekwondo class, buddy. Let's get it.
I know. We should record a video where we're doing some shit like this and just be blowing out our groins. Like,
I'm too old for this. I'm too
Yeah.
old. It's funny because I don't think we look our age. That's what's interesting. I think people be like, what? They get thrown off. Because I'm like, bro, like when I be at the... Anyways, we're getting lost in the sauce.
40-year-old FUQ boys.
Oh, Lord.
Trauma! They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. Keep on telling me to pray, 'cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. At the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. The voices in my
The way he ends his songs, they're so abrupt.
Yeah.
Dude, these
I mean, it's cool because I typically don't listen to music like this. But it is very enjoyable. I mean, everything, like you said, he hits that note and it's almost like opera. And then, I mean, I would just like to ask him, like, what were some of your influences, you know, musically? Because when I hear that, I hear hip hop is almost like a trap beat at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then there was that breakdown right before they just start thrashing. Yeah. And it sounded like, you know, like some EDM type of music, like dub almost.
I'm curious.
And then I was almost expecting it to just like go into like a dub breakdown with like a beat, you know what I mean, where the beat drops, but then it was just them thrashing. So it's like,
I'm curious to see if
curious?
No, I'm curious to see if he was takes any inspiration from Tech Nine, because in the beginning of Tech Nine's career, they sang an opera. They called it funkra. And they would do hip-hop opera. Him and Chris Calico. Chris Calico would sing the opera parts most of the time.
Damn.
And so it was really cool. And like, please. And even you hear signs of like Midwest choppers where it's like, welcome to the Midwest. And then it's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So there's a lot of things that came from that. They were the first people I've ever heard try to mix opera with hip-hop. And that was Tech Nine and Chris Calico early. I'm trying to think of something I could reference to. But it's interesting. And then even Chris Calico's so talented. He did like some Frank Sinatra stuff. Like he's like, it doesn't matter where you go, where have you been.
That's tight.
I'm beautiful, you've been in. And it's just like, they're just like very eclectic. So I wonder that, because when we reacted with Chris said this in the reaction. He's like, yo, this dude has had to hear of me. But he was just like, I might be being arrogant, but some of the pockets, because he started that song just chopping like a Midwest chopper, and we're like, I thought this was rock. And yeah. I don't know much about the dude, so you guys can tap in the comments and keep roasting me about satanic imagery.
He's a Capricorn, that's all it is.
Yeah, let's get it. But let us know, man. And I love talking about this stuff because I'm not
Hail Satan.
I'm not hating. I actually really enjoy this. Like now. The part that I get a little scared though, man. Like remember he started yelling that part. I was like, I get a little nervous, man. Okay, you guys. Now
what happens if we play their music in reverse? Does a portal open up?
This is what we
got to do it. I mean, it says falling in reverse, so it's like, ooh,
play the music in reverse
to see what happens.
What if it was just like, I love Jesus and my life is full of, you know what I mean? It's just like reverse.
Pray the gay away and
this dude. Damn.
I was just thinking of like how far Jesus you could go. The furthest extreme of.
Hey, you never know. We need to play falling in reverse and see
exactly.
What happens. Let's get it.
Because that would be a twist, right? Because typically, you know what I mean? It's like you play the music backwards and it's like the satanic messaging. But what if it was just like
positive?
Just a positive.
Like, your life is wonderful and you're gonna feel so great.
Yeah. Just over the darkest. It's like the darkest
you
song.
Eat a steak.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know, man. You know, wizards of wisdom here. All right, you guys. I can't wait to see what these people put in the chat, in the comments on this reaction. All right. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. If you love it, if you hate it, just let us know in the comments or the chat if we decide to premiere this.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you're down with the vibe, man. We some quirky brothers, man. Rock with us, man. Subscribe to the channel. Help us to hit 100,000 subs before the end of the year. And if you want us to keep reacting to Falling in Reverse, man, they told me to react to something called Something Zombies. And I'm just nervous because I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, dude, if it gets too graphic, you know me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just, I try to keep it for real life. When it comes in real life, all right, I'll deal with it.
We just play peekaboo. We'll just get you a little blindfold. We don't get too scared. You can just...
Hey, peekaboo, peekaboo. All right, you guys. Subscribe, man. You know what it is. 40-year-old FUQ boys. We out of here. 40!
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. 40. FUQ boys. 40!
Yikes.